I've worked hard, lived well below my means for years, saved like mad, and recently I was finally able to buy a second little place, a small flat, by stretching myself a fair bit and using the equity in my first flat. He got angry. He called me selfish, said I'm lording it over him because I own 2 places now, said it's barely any cost to me and I've forgotten where I come from.
That y'all saw how hard I worked for all of this, and you're asking me, after all of that hard work and sacrifice, you're now asking me to hand my sibling the fruits of my labor on a silver platter? For what?
This is an Unsolicited Perspectives YouTube exclusive.
Jay, I found another YouTube exclusive Reddit post that's going to piss you off. Are you ready to get into it?
No.
We're going to do it anyway.
Right.
This one is, am I the jerk for refusing to give my brother my old place? Right? Like you're thinking to yourself,
Okay.
What the hell does that even mean?
What does that mean?
Well, let's see what this person wrote. Me and my brother have always been on different paths. I've worked hard, lived well below my means for years, saved like mad, and recently I was finally able to buy a second little place, a small flat, by stretching myself a fair bit and using the equity in my first flat. My brother, on the other hand, has always lived for the moment. Decent enough salary, but very little to show for it. Lots of holidays, lots of takeaways, that sort of thing. No judgment. It's his life. The plan with the new place is to rent it out modestly to help cover the mortgage and slowly build a little something for my future. Since I don't have the safety net some people have, my old place, which I still own, is being kept as my main home for now. The trouble started when my brother got wind of all of this. He's recently split with his partner and is back living with our parents while he sorts himself out, which he isn't really thrilled about. He came to me a couple of weeks ago and basically asked me to let him move in one of my flats, ideally my old one, rent-free, while he gets back on his feet. Not for a few weeks, not paying anything. I tried to say that I wasn't comfortable doing that I've worked really hard for both places and I'm counting on the rent from the new place to cover the mortgage. So I can't just let him have the place living there for rent-free either. I offered to help him look for something reasonable, even said I put a bit towards his deposit if he found a decent rental. He got angry. He called me selfish, said I'm lording it over him because I own 2 places now, said it's barely any cost to me and I've forgotten where I come from. My mom is gently nudging me to just let him stay for a bit. He's your brother. My dad thinks I've done more than enough by offering the deposit for help. I do feel a little bad because I know he's not in a great spot, but I didn't cause it and can't set himself can't set himself on fire to keep him warm?
I can't
Okay,
set myself on fire to keep him warm, probably. That's what the saying is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the saying is. Okay, that's not what he wrote. Am I the jerk for refusing? Is it a jerk, Jay?
No.
Why
Your whole family is a jerk.
Oh, here we go again. All right. Why is the whole family a jerk?
First of all, the parents also want him to do this, right? Is that what you're saying?
The dad was like, you done done enough. The mom was like,
shout out to Dad.
Why don't you help your brother
It's always
out?
the mom. It's always the mother.
Take care
it's
of your
always
baby.
the mother. No. That's y'all child. Y'all take care of him.
Well, they are. He's living in their place. He's just it's just not what he wants.
Continue to do so. I don't care. Your choices led you here because they said, OP says, like, you make a decent salary, but you wanted to go on holiday and live your life and take trips and all kind of stuff and order out and all kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that when you separated from your partner, you ain't have no means of supporting yourself in your own place.
Mm-hmm. That's basically what
that
means. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So that is not the writer's fault at all. no, you cannot stay in my place. And they made a point of saying not for a few weeks. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that this is for he's asking for an extended period of time.
He's asking
right?
for an extended period of time, and he said he ain't paying nothing.
No. First of all, how dare you? Because you not paying anything, and I assume that includes utilities, like, or maybe it's just rent. Maybe he will take over utilities, but you realize my mortgage still has to get paid. So you're asking me, instead of me making a profit off of this place, you're asking me to move in. And so not only do I not make any money, but I also am losing money because I'm still paying mortgage for two places.
You know, the brother that wants to live in the place for free for an extended period of time, you just know that he's the younger brother, don't you? I do. I just know he's the younger brother.
No.
I know he's the younger brother because of the way that he lives his life. He lives his life, seat of his pants, and just do what I want to do. And I can tell you, as the oldest, it is ingrained in us a responsibility to always be responsible.
And that either goes one of two ways. Either one, you end up being like you, which is very meticulous, or two, you end up being the exact opposite of that because you rebelled against that pressure. So this could absolutely be one of those useless older brothers where the writer is like watching him not save, not really have anything to show for his money, and being like, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, you are right. Because actually, I'm a little bit of both. I am meticulous and reckless at the same time.
Yeah.
But okay, so yeah, no, moms always.
It's always this thing of like moms are like making one child sacrifice for the happiness of another, and that's never. And like, I don't think they ever even see it like that when they propose these things of like, oh, just help. Family helps family. No, what you're asking me to do is sacrifice my money, my space, the potential earnings you're asking me to sacrifice all of that for the happiness of what appears to be a person that ain't the reason why he's asking for this long extended period of time is because he knows he's not good at saving. So even if I put this person in my flat rent-free and I give you 6 months, at the end of that 6 months, what's my guarantee that you're ready to go?
You want to know what's even crazier? He didn't point out how long he was already at his parents' house.
Right.
So he should have been saving a little bit already.
There should be some first and last months. You should already have had that.
Depending on how long he's there, first and last month can be heavy, boy. Woo! It could be heavy. Around my parts, that's $5,000 off the rip.
Well,
before you even do anything else.
The use of the word flat lets me know that this is not U.S. prices.
The use of the word flat is European. I think commonly from Britain.
Yeah.
If it's like in London, it ain't cheap.
That's true.
So my man said he didn't say, and he said he stressed himself a little bit to get the second place. He was like,
and not only that, y'all saw how hard I worked for all of this. And you're asking me, after all of that hard work and sacrifice, you're now asking me to hand my sibling the fruits of my labor on a silver platter? For what? Because family helps family? I'm so tired of y'all saying that. Because y'all only say that when you want something. And And if family helps family, let him continue to stay with y'all
Yep.
and make y'all life miserable.
That's
Because he's
probably
not
the
going to
reason why
make my life miserable.
that's probably mom is like, get this boy up out my house. Hey, get your brother Randy one of them places.
Yeah. You think he's going to do anything when there needs to be some maintenance?
No.
No, he's going to drive me nuts
Yeah.
with every little thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much how
Mind you,
that's
you
gonna
ain't
go.
paying me no money. Nope, I can see this going. Nope, 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 nope. Not the asshole. Not the asshole at all. No. And shame on your sibling for even asking you that.
Well, the sibling obviously feels
crazy.
entitled
Yeah.
because the sibling was like, why you hoarding it over me? You hoarding everything over me. And
Right.
he's like, I actually was just living my life. I'm not
just
really hoarding
living my
anything.
life.
I
You
just-
lived it your way, and
Mhm.
I didn't complain when I'm not going on vacations, and you
Right.
are going on vacations. I could have been just as jealous of the reverse, but you had a way you wanted to live. I got a way I'm trying to live for the future.
Right.
Figure it out. I could give you some tips, some pointers. I could tell you what I did, but I'm not about to hand you something with no guarantees that you even gonna get out,
Yeah.
that you even gonna get yourself together. Why? When you have a comfortable place for the free.
Right. Sir, you are not the jerk. Your brother is the jerk. Your mom is the jerk. I'm on you and your dad's side. But,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop a line in the comment section and we're going to get at you.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.